Alright, so here I have a half circle on top of really what is a trapezoid. So if you don't notice that that's a trapezoid, you can cut this into three separate shapes. You can cut it there, and then you'd have a triangle here, and a rectangle in the middle, and then that half circle on top. But I'm going to cut down my work and use the trapezoid formula because I know how to. If you don't know how to, that's okay. You can still use the area of those three separate shapes and then put them together. But I know that the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 times the height times B1 plus B2. And actually, you don't need to memorize that. That's on your formula sheet, and the shape is also on your formula sheet, and it labels it perfectly. It tells you that B1 and B2 are really just talking about the top and the bottom. This is not an exponent. That's not an exponent either. It's a subscript that's telling you it's the base 1 and base 2, the top and the bottom. That's really all it's saying. So I'm going to use 1/2 of the height. The height of that is 14. And the base 1, I think they use the base 1 as the top, but it actually doesn't matter. It really is just the top and the bottom added together. I guess I'll use the top as 20 plus 32, which is the bottom. So I'm going to do 1/2 of 14 times 52. You really have to use order of operations on this. You have to make sure that you're doing the stuff in the parentheses before you do anything else. So we have to add together this to get that 52, and now we can actually multiply 1/2 times 14 times 52, or 364. Again, if you split that into a rectangle and a triangle, you should get that the total of that rectangle and triangle is still 364. Now I want to find the area of this half circle. So the 20 there is giving me the entire way across the circle. That's giving me the diameter. For area of a circle, I can't use diameter, I have to use radius. So I have to divide that 20 by 2, which tells me that the radius is really 10. So pi times the radius squared is pi times 10 squared, or that's really 100 times pi, or 314. I'm going to keep some decimal places there. So the area of that full circle would be 314.16. Make sure you're cutting that circle in half. We don't have a full circle. It feels like we did a lot already in this problem. Don't forget at the end, this is only dealing with this half circle. I'm going to divide that by 2. That gives me that half circle. Then I'm going to add it together with the 364 from that trapezoid. So that equals 157.08. Now I can add those together, and that gives me a total of 521.08 millimeters squared.